Do you need cows to make your milk, yogurt, butter, and ice cream? You do. And Arizona's desert climate is a good place to find them. Home to about 200,000 dairy cows, producing over 1 million gallons of milk each day. It's easy to see why cows are one of Arizona's 5 C's. Come with us and explore the journey your milk takes from the cow to your cup. Milk starts at the farm with our cows. Because the cows are the star of the show, dairy farmers give them the best care possible. From the food they eat, to keeping them cool in the Arizona heat, to the patience and kindness they show to each cow every day. Farmers' #1 priority is their cows. The average size of a herd in Arizona is 3,500 cows, and dairy farmers and workers treat every cow like it's their only cow. Dairy farmers across the country, with the help of veterinarians and people who know how cows behave, set the standard for how cows should be cared for, and put together a guidebook called FARM, Farmers Assuring Responsible Management. These standards ensure that all cows are being cared for properly on the farm.
Right now we're milking about 1,200 cows, mostly crossbreds. We have Holsteins, Jerseys, a few brown Swisses, and lots of crosses in between. Cow care is just the right thing to do, just to take care of our animals. But more than that, cows that are taken good care of are more productive. They are healthier, they live longer, they produce more milk. And so it's just a good, right thing to do is to take care of our animals. Also, we use RFID tags. So basically there's a little computer chip inside of the ear tag. I have a scanner that I can use that hooks up to my phone, and I can scan each individual cow and know exactly all the information I need to know about her. I know how old she is, I know who her mom and dad were, I know how many babies she had, I know how much milk she's giving, how pregnant she is, when she's due to have her baby. And anything I need to know, if the vet had anything to say special about the cow, any of those comments would come up on that system.
Can you see the misters, fans, and shade covers on the dairy? They help farmers keep their cows cool during the Arizona summer. Using these tools can help a really hot day feel pretty cool. And this is very important for cow care on the farm. Did you know cows get pedicures? They do. And this is just one of the things farmers provide for their animals to keep their hooves in good condition. Foot baths are also used to keep those hooves healthy. Some dairy farmers even use the equivalent of a Fitbit, a device that tracks the cow's steps. Why? Well, on average, a cow walks about 12,000 steps each day. A change in the cow's daily activities of eating, chewing, walking, and resting can tell the farmer that something's going on with the cow, oftentimes even before there are any other signs of illness or injury. By detecting these things early, the farmer can help the cow get back to feeling her best. How do we know she's feeling her best? When a cow is laying down and chewing her cud, we know she is comfortable. In fact, cows will do this for up to 8 hours a day. What is cud, you ask? Cud is partially broken down food that has been burped up from one of the cow's 4 stomach compartments to be chewed again before it heads to a different stomach compartment. The ability for ruminants to do this allows them to eat many things that people cannot. Speaking of food, food is one of the most important things that dairy farmers provide for their cows. Dairy cows eat about 50 pounds of food each day. So what does a cow eat? If you guessed hay, you guessed right. Cows eat a lot of hay. In fact, 90% of their feed ration or meal is made up of different types of hay and grasses. The other 10% of the feed ration may be a combination of cottonseed, citrus peels, almond hulls, expired produce, corn, and even extra from the bakery. This is a great way to upcycle items that would otherwise be thrown in the landfill. You might wonder why a cow can eat so much. Well, a cow has to have a good quality diet to make all that milk. Another thing a cow has to have before she can make milk is a calf. Once a calf is born, it is taken to a nursery to be cared for by the farmer. Calves are given their mother's first milk, called colostrum. Colostrum contains all the nutrients and antibodies the calf needs to be protected from illness and disease. Once a cow has a calf, she will begin making milk. Arizona dairy cows are milked 2 to 3 times a day in the milking parlor, morning and evening. The cows are cleaned and then milked by a machine. Why a machine? It allows for more cows to be milked in a shorter amount of time. The milk travels through a system of stainless steel pipes before it reaches a plate chiller that flash cools the milk from 96 degrees to about 32 degrees. This helps keep the milk as fresh as possible as it travels to processing and the store. Once the tank at the dairy is full, a truck comes to take the milk to processing. But before the milk can leave the farm, it has to be tested for temperature and safety. If it fails, the milk is dumped and cannot be used. It takes a lot of people and a lot of steps to get all that nutritious milk to your cup. But we couldn't have any of it if not for our amazing dairy cows.